Okay, welcome. And today we are going to do a rapid fire session on this term mastery. Today is day 3 of this entire themed session, which we are now progressing towards it. So today we will learn the different dimensions of how ideas and other things can work out. For the first thing that we are not doing today is the first part, which is called as the anti-procrastination pill. So since now you know what is anti-procrastination pill, I hope you guys can take a pen and paper and write down these 4 questions, and you can do it by yourself. Okay, if you can do it right now, that will be great. Write down only one thing that you want to do today without any fail, because it is very important, very urgent, and it is the highest priority of your life. Okay, what is that one thing that you can think of? For me, I have to shoot some video recordings. Okay, because if I don't do this, there will be a lot of issues. So I need to shoot some videos. I'm telling you mine. Okay, so write it down. For me, it is a video shoot. For you might be something else. For you might be going to some place, meeting some people, eating something, going out, something to do with your family, shopping, bank, electric office, whatever. There should be something. Write it down. What is the topmost thing if you don't do today, you're going to be dying, right? So the second question is, at what time you are trying to finish? People have a to-do list, and what we tell you is create a to-finish list, because there is a very, very powerful thing, which is also called as I'm going to give you two powerful things. One is called as a Parkinson's law, and another one is called as Zeigarnik Effect. Parkinson's law says if you tell a deadline, you will see the work is done in a particular way. Because if you know, okay, how many of you guys have been through your class examinations or school examinations? You know that the examination is going to be getting over at exactly this time, and that's how you prepare how to answer your papers. Yes or no? Correct? So that is like a feedback loop. So if you know what is the deadline, you prepare. You need to catch a flight or probably a train or something. You exactly plan how much time you need from your house to the railway station or the airport, packing your bags, blah, blah. It's a backward calculation of it. Parkinson's law works amazing. Number two, it's called as Zeigarnik Effect. Whenever you are getting to the last part of things, you get into the urge of finishing that task. Okay, so typically you will see that because of certain things which I might not be able to disclose here, there are certain things in your body that releases certain very powerful energy. For example, when you are appearing for an examination and the invigilator or the moderator, whoever is there, he says, last 10 minutes, suddenly you will get these ideas. Yeah, oh my God, I have to finish this, right? Many times it happens ulta also. Let's say there is 100 staircase, you have to climb on top of a hill to go to some temple. And then you reach to the 95th step. Your body, mind, soul, everything is going to be going up because you don't want to go down. Yes or no? That is called as Zeigarnik effect. The same thing happens in your plate also. Let's say you have got X amount of food there and you have eaten almost 90% of it. The body and the mind says, oh, another 10% is there. Even though you are not hungry, you finish it off. You finish the what? You finish the task. Hello? These are deadly ideas, but many of you guys might not know how it works. So when you put a to finish list, that means today by 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, I'm finishing this task. Then you will be able to see your mind starts to plan in a different dimensions. Okay, there's a new kind of planning and flowchart will happen. Point number 3 in the anti-procrastination pill. Here, what you need to do is identify. This is the probably the third thing. It is connected to the second point. Identify an average duration of this task. Again, hitting back to the Parkinson's law. If you think it needs 2 hours, goddamn, it will need 2 hours. But if you put 20 minutes, your brain itself is going to find out how to do that task in 20 minutes. Hello? Yes or no? Okay. Now, for me, I'm expecting the video shoot might take around 2 hours. But I'll tell you, fourth point. If I do the fourth point, the 2 hours can be reduced to only 30 minutes. Would you like to know that? This is how you do bifurcations. So this is called as mental resolution. What is mental resolution? How many of you guys can you do like this? Just on the screen. This is called zoom in, right? Zoom in, right? You do this. You enlarge the picture. So how do you do a mental image zoom in? This is what is called as resolution. What is resolution? the closest distance between 2 points when you are able to see clearly, that is called as resolution. You get your powers on your eyes, right? What is that? The two objects which are very nearby, you are able to distinguish between each other. So the fourth question is called as the mental resolution, where what you need to do is write down 4 to 5 points of the same task. For example, if I have to shoot a video, now I know what time and what duration. And the third thing is, okay, do I have my scripts ready? Do I have the camera ready? Is my background good or not? Am I recording the audio correctly? Is it connected to the script that has been given to me? So I have got 4 or 5 pointers to it. Are you guys getting this? Let's say you need to go to your child's school or might be a bank. Which route you are going to take? You are going to take a two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler, whatever it is. When you bifurcate this work in much more deeper resolution, okay, clarity. Rich people have clarity, poor people have a different kind of clarity. You get my point? Rich people know exactly what to do, how to do, and when to do, with whom he has to do. And poor people, they have got gossips. They have got a lot of gossips. Ah, kar lenge, we'll do it. Yeah, tension kyun lena? I will do it when I'm the last guy. Right? Okay. So poor people, they have a faith on their thinking. Rich people, they have a faith on what they write it down in their visualization goals. Did you get my point? They believe they will do it. They'll never happen. But when you write it down, it works. So these are the 4 things which is called as anti-procrastination pill. Probably we can talk about more than 2-3 months on this, And there are a lot of people had tried multiple ways to do this, and I found out this is the best way to do this. Take 5 minutes, take a pen and paper, write these 4 points, write down the task that you have to do. Okay. And this paper should be somewhere in your pocket, in your hand. Don't keep it from your hand. Okay. Can you guys do this? Take a paper, whatever is the paper, write these 4 points. The first point, write it down. What is the task you want to do? Number 2, write down the deadline of this task. Number 3, give a kind of an idea about the duration of this task, whatever, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, whatever. Number 4, write down 4 to 5 detailed structure of that same task, bifurcate into small points. How to eat an elephant? Piece by piece. How to climb a mountain? Step by step. How to finish your task? Step by point wise, right? Then what you do? This is a deadly structure, okay? I'll tell you my task. This is what I was doing. I learned it from my mother. And I had a very bad memory, guys. So whenever my mother used to ask me, okay, bring this, buy this, and whatever, some stuff. Let's say there are 4 points, and this is what used to do. She used to give me 4 stones from our ground, and the 4 stones is in my hand. Now I cannot throw this stone. Did you get my point? I cannot throw this stone. So I keep it in my pocket. And it is uncomfortable for me to sit with the stones. Hello? So I can only throw the stones only when I have done this task. For you, you don't have to carry stones. You can carry this paper in your hand. Just keep it in your hand. Don't do anything. Don't leave this hand unless and until bloody this task is done. Can you do this, guys? Take a small piece of paper, but don't leave it. Do not leave it unless and until you finish this. How cool is that? It's a simple tool, but I will tell you, the moment it is in your hand, you will feel irritated after some time. You will feel like throwing it off. You will feel like getting rid of this. And that's what I want. When you want to get rid of this, finish the task and get rid of this. Is it a good one, sir? Is it a good one? Just keep it in your hand. No one will understand. Just keep a normal paper. Don't write anything else. Just keep it in your hand. Do everything with this hand. You will never forget this. How cool is this? You can take anything. You can get a stone, a pebble, or whatever it is. Yeah. Many times you do not know, in the ancient culture, there are a lot of such kind of tools were being used. For example, some people used vow threads. Okay. In the name of spirituality, they used vow threads, something like this. Okay. They have some determination. They have some plans. Many people, they kept their choti, Chanakya, revenge. Yes, remember? I'm going to bloody take this revenge. I'm not going to cut my shikha. Have you heard of this? What is your commitment to that anti-procrastination pill? What do you can do? Yeah. I remember there was one friend of mine, he was so determined to finish certain things. He said, by the time I don't finish it, I'm not going to shave. Yeah. You have different ways to do that, right? You guys can figure it out what to do. All right. So that brings me to the second part. So today we did three things. We did law of conformity. Okay. How many of you guys liked meeting in the morning today? Just wave your hand. Just wave your hand if you like the morning meetings. Awesome. This is called law of conformity. When you work towards something alone, it is very difficult. Very, very difficult. Very difficult. Okay. It is very difficult. Unless and until you have got supreme determination, you cannot. From the place where I am coming from, the determination is so huge that if a person's girlfriend just dies off because there was a mountain in between, this bloody guy takes an axe and kills and cracks open the entire mountain. Go and watch the movie The Mountain Man. Okay, his name is Dasrat Manji. When the determination is beyond this, he took 27 goddamn years to break open that entire mountain. He says, bloody for you, my girlfriend expired. Now, this should not happen to my village. With a single hand, just imagine the level of determination this guy had. But he did it all alone. 27 years, whether it is raining, winter, summer, whatever. I can't even think also. I get chills. I get, my goosebumps goes in a different dimension. Now, what is stopping you? Many times what happens is you need a companion, you need an accountability partner, you need a conformity. क्या मैं सही रास्ते में जा रहा हूँ? Am I going in the right direction? Is this only me? Or am I going in a wrong direction? So here, when you get up and you meet similar people who are exactly like you, they are waking up in the morning, they have an understanding, they are ready on the screen, they are meeting their stuff, they are ready on the camera. Other people are still so रहा है भाई. Hello. Yes or no? आज भी वो बैठ के अंगड़ाई ले रहा होगा. Or else they are going to sip chai and coffee and all these things. I'm not telling that is bad. But guys, do you understand? A person who is here in dumb mastery has already done anti-procrastination, number one. So he knows his blockage or his priorities. Number two, he is here with an intention. Number three, his energy is higher than at least like a radius of around 500 meters to 1 kilometer radius. His energy is way higher. He has a clear indication. A person who is successful has to have a clarity in what he is doing. He has to have energy. Money has certain rules. Money goes to only those guys who have a clarity, who have a purpose, who has an energy, who are implementing, and who are working with togetherness. And this is the thing which will help you to connect with the rest of the world, because exactly from 9 o'clock, the other people will wake up. And when they wake up, you can serve them. When they are not woken up, serve yourself. Did you get my point? Serve yourself, serve your family. But when other people are waking up, go and serve them. That's how you're going to be successful. Cool? Okay, you got this? Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm giving you a lot of energy, because this is where you guys have a determination, you guys have a goal. Why? Because you guys have a pain. You need to get rid of the pain. The only way I am telling you, put the numbers, got them in that bank account. I'm telling you 100% of all the problem can be solved if you have money. 100%. Only one thing you cannot buy is death. You can bloody buy any relationship. I'm sorry. They are said, प्यार झुकता नहीं है, प्यार बिकता नहीं है, सब बिकता है. You give a good rose with a good party in a good place with every goddamn thing, with a nice dress, everything. Dada, you are challenging too much. खाली पेट भजन करके देख ले. I'm open challenging you. So here is the thing. Get into this. For you to get into the goal, you need to have a sacrifice. So when you come in this zone, when you see other people are also struggling, other people, the struggle is in an inspirational way. They are waking up. Waking up is a sacrifice. Hello. Is a sacrifice. Coming out of your goddamn bed, sacrifice. Taking an early morning cold water bath, sacrifice. Yes or no? Reading certain books, sacrifice. Doing some exercises, sacrifice. Are you guys with me? There is no goal without a sacrifice. What is sacrifice? Sacrifice is the base of your focus. Focus is 1% attention, 99% subtraction. So the more you subtract something from your life, that means you are more saying yes to your goals. The more you say no, the more you say yes to your own intention, own wish, own goals, own aspirations, and own dedications. Yes or no? Yes or no? Then why the hell you don't do that? This is possible only when you meet people. My mentor is to tell me, Amit, you show me your 5 friends. I'm going to show you the 5 years of your life. And that is so true. When you wake up in the morning, with whom are you talking? What are their dedications? What are their to-do list? What are their purposes? What are the dreams they have? 95% of the people, they have no idea. Why? Because Sharmaji's son has gone to this school, my son will go to that school. Why? Because Sharmaji has bought a new furniture, I will also buy a new furniture. Why? This is called law of conformity. You do something what other guy is doing without putting a realization that you might be born in a different way. So, my dear brothers, you are trying to climb the tree when you are the fastest shark in the ocean. Did you get my point? You are trying to climb the tree where you are the fastest shark in the ocean. You might not know you are built for something else. Everyone is required. So this is the place where you can share this. How do you find this? Because today I'm going to the next level, okay? And the next level is called as the idea mastery. In the next 5 minutes, there is something crazy gonna happen, okay? So if you guys have the links, please share the links, team and coach. Okay, so this is a themed session. I asked you about what are the qualities or the skills that you require to succeed in your life on Monday. I wanted you to share 10 ideas, right? And many of you guys have shared your ideas, no doubt on that. And I've got some responses here. So there are a lot of people who have shared about communication skills, business skills, closing skills, listening skills, and so on and so forth, right? So that was day one. Day one is called as ideation stage. Day two is called as validation stage or evaluation stage. Why? You will never get into an idea, you will not spend any extra minute or time unless and until the idea that you are thinking has a direction. How do you get a direction? Only when you put a purpose to this. Is this point clear? An idea without a purpose is mostly it is kind of an hallucination or imagination. It is not into any other things. So only you put a purpose, then only you will understand that idea, this whatever you have generated has a prominence. Now here comes the third element which we are going to do today. Yesterday we put the purposes and the results are something in front of me like this. Okay, so people shared, I asked them like out of so many 10 ideas that you have, what is that one idea? So people gave me some ideas like this. Okay, they want ideas to sales and closing, better network, adding purpose in their active listening, blah, blah, right? And that is, these are all their purpose. When I say something to you, it doesn't mean anything to you. But when you say something to yourself, that means everything to you. So better you only put the purpose, na baba. That's what we did. Today is the third day, which is called as Wednesday. Budh, Kare Kam Shuddh. Here what we do is, we put the third element to it. We do something called as materialization. Okay, so this is the point. How can an idea become a tangible or workable system? This happens only when you put a process to it. Okay, this is called as materialization or actualizations. So what you need to do is, so the screen is showing you, okay, you're able to see this. This is the form that has been given. People who are watching this on YouTube or on other places, please make sure that you are safe and sound and you are filling this up. It will take around 2 minutes to 5 minutes. So once you have filled up your data, by the way, we are a GDPR compliant program system. Your name, email ID, phone numbers are never disclosed to anyone, whether it is online, offline, or anywhere else, unless and until our systems are hacked. Okay, so here, let's say you want to learn about active listening. So write down one thing that you want to learn. Okay, one skill that you want to learn. Okay, yesterday I have put a purpose to it, so we are no longer going to be doing it. But what I'm going to do is, according to your mental consciousness or awareness, I want you to put 10 different things that you want to learn in this, or 10 different process to learn this, whatever it is. What are the 10 dimensions of how you can learn this? Go ahead. So if it is active listening, what is the first thing you should do? Okay, what are the things you should do? What are the things you should learn? So for me, if it is active listening, the first thing is I should be prepared for active listening before I start to listen. Yeah, preparedness. That means I need to shut my distractions and bring my notebook and pen and paper, put my things, and now I'm looking at this guy and I'm talking to you, right? So like this, I want you to put a process to your better skills. Whatever the skills you have identified, okay, out of 10 different skills, what is that one skill which you think very, very important for you? Go. Don't write a huge word. Write down around 2 or 3 words that signifies this entire thing. And you will be able to see that your mind goes in a haywire. Because now what I'm doing is I'm asking you, you tell me what is the process and how do we go about learning that skill. Go. Quick, quick, quick. 2 minutes, go. Okay. And by the way, we will also talk about the anti-procrastination pills, reports and reporting systems. Okay. So first, let us finish this. Then I'm going to share you something about how do you do anti-procrastination on a reporting basis. Just imagine we are generating so much stuff, killing all your procrastinations every goddamn day. 365 procrastinations killed. And when you are working on this idea mastery, 3,650 plus ideas generated every goddamn day. And if you are coming into this kind of a zone of learning, let's say even there are 10 people are there, 10 people sharing 10 ideas. So when you walk in, you might have got 10 ideas, but when you walk out, you get 100 ideas of similar kind of things. This is where the knowledge share happens. You give one, you take 10. This is the 10-step, 10x system of thinking. So go, and I'm going to give you another 1 more minute. Okay, 1 more minute. Okay, what is that one thing that you want to learn?
Sir, my
What are the
screen got
process?
freeze, so it will take a little more time. Sorry.
Absolutely no issues. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, participate. If you can't write it on this, that doesn't mean that you cannot write it on a piece of pen and paper. Many times, many people come to me, Jodha, I don't have resources, I don't have money. Here, beg, buy, borrow, steal, kill, do whatever it is, you will do this. Okay, if you don't have a computer, then you have a phone. If you don't have a phone, you have a pen and paper. If you don't have a pen and paper, goddamn, take something, some stone, scratch on some wall, it will work. But you need to do something out of it. Okay, so there is a beautiful thing someone said, if you can't fly, walk or run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. If you can't crawl, roll. If you can't even roll, goddamn drag yourself, but goddamn move from where you are. So go ahead. Yeah. If life is very tough, you want to have a tough life, then you want to slow down or you want to speed it up, right? If there is a fire, you will go very happily on the fire, or you want to jump out and take your energy and going to jump out of it. That's how it is going to be. All right, guys, quick, quick, quick. Last 1 minute. Okay, I'm giving you an extra 1 minute. Go. Okay. The idea that I'm doing is I'm skipping on speaking. It is not that I love to speak. No, I'm doing this because I'm creating a kind of a positive noise. It is something exactly like in a marketplace, we have got so many things happening, but you will be able to listen to somebody very, very distinct. Okay. And you will be able to see that. Okay. So there are very powerful things happens. Okay. Um, I was actually helping somebody for some school work. So when a parent is waiting outside the school, when there are hundreds of kids are coming out, the parent exactly can identify their kids. How? Because there is a focus. In spite of so much of loud noise, the parent will be able to find it out. Yeah, exactly. So that's how it is going to be. That's called as super focus. It's called as flow state. All right, time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Okay, time's up. All right, so if you are good, awesome. So you can write in chat. Yeah, awesome. So here are certain details that we have got. Okay, quickly, quickly, quickly. All right, good. So let me just open up this pages for you guys. Okay. By the way, let me tell you, I'm not here to judge you. All the information that you guys have shared, everything is good. Okay, all the points are good because you are sharing it based on your conscious and your abilities, your IQ, EQ, PQ, whatever it is. I give it to that. Okay, so here is the answers, and some people who have responded on the chat, I'll talk about that as well. All right, so okay, so one second, hold on. Good. So here, fear to focus. Okay, so they want to know about how to fear to focus. Okay, determination to work, dedication to goal. No, 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 no. You need to. Okay, listen. No problem if you do not know. Here the instruction. I want you to give me the process. If you want to get rid of the problem of concentration or focus or something. Okay, what are the 10 steps? How can you increase that? Okay, please go back and do it right now. You will have 2 minutes more. Please go back and do it now. So what is that one thing that you want to learn? You have already given, no, these are things you learn. You want to learn so many things. So today you want to give this materialization, adding process for closing. Okay. Okay. So what is that one thing you want to learn? You want to learn closing. Then you want to practice in the dojo with someone. Okay. Practice in front of a mirror. Okay. Good. So identify the profiles of my customer. Okay. Very nice. Validate, verify using preset parameters. Okay. I think this gentleman is from Fest, I guess. Okay. What pain you can resolve, remove, and identify. What can I contribute in terms active follow-up, increasing number of people whom you contact. Yeah, it is haphazard, but there is an idea. It's a beautiful thing. This is the first part of your task, okay? Because when you want to make a dish, what you do is you bring in all the ingredients, then you give a priority, then you have a process of heating it or filtering it, whatever it is. So this is the first part. It's called materialization. It's great. So this gentleman wants to, I don't know, this person wants to know about active listening. So active listening, he has given some 4 or 5 points. So he has scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50%. Okay. If I can give another 5 minutes, this 50% can be 100%. Yeah, 10 minutes maybe. So pay attention, self-aware, show curiosity, be focused, be silent. Okay, awesome. You are giving me some direction. Okay. Some ideas getting accumulated. Yeah. How many of you guys are able to see? If I can rework on entire things, we can create around 5 to 6 different books and courses and many other things. Hello? Are you guys getting this? Okay. So this person wants to learn about sales and closing. And these are the points for him. Understand the problem of the client, what the client wants. I think both are same thing somewhere. Solution to the client problem, best offer, build rapport. Okay. Awesome. Good. I think you can still work. You have done some part of it. Some part of it you have done. Okay. Get more clarity. Okay, so now this person has scored only 30%. Okay, 30%. And by the way, scoring is not about, filling it up. Filling it up with the right thing is scoring, right? Many times you finish a task hurriedly, but the quality is not done. Finishing is just one part of time and task, but there is an element called as quality. Yeah. You can reach to a destination, but if it is the wrong destination, there is no point, right? Ability to search and lead. Okay, I'm just going to put this. Okay, I will search and lead. Familiarity with search engines, familiarity with major forums. Okay, maybe good network with people. Okay, familiarity with communication methods like email, advertising. Yes, access to various physical and forums and groups. Okay, so communication is a great topic, and if people who are watching this, if you do not know, there is something we have already done. It's called as Copywriters Club, where we teach you or give you those kind of an elements which are very, very rare. Yeah, there is somewhere around 50 to 60 hours of recording is there. We charge somewhere around 50, 60 grands out there. And if you need to kind of get a glimpse of it, you can type in RMO, reach me out, and probably my team can give you more dimensions of Copywriters Club. Because at the end of every damn thing, every software, every designation, you need to write something, you need to say something, and that's all copy. Copy is the thing that sells, right? Taskmaster, clarity of the task, tools required, get the process, apply the process, evaluate the process. Okay, so you have given me a kind of a structure. I can get this materialization happening. Might be we can go more deeper about it. And so this person says 10 different things that you want to learn in active listening. Okay, good. I think this is the person who is coming back. Don't interrupt. Okay, so how to stay silent? How to stay silent? Again, you can go around 10, 15 points inside this. Don't judge without knowing all the details. Okay, so the question would be how not to be judgmental. 5 ways not to be judgmental. Are you guys getting this? How to materialize this system? Hello, hello. Okay, ask questions. Put something different. Okay, what are the different kind of questions than does what? If you need to focus or active listening, how do I ask question without opening my mouth, with my body language, with my gesture? So many things you can talk about. Don't react. Okay, put it in a different way. What are the areas or what are those dimensions where I need to control on my body language, gestures, and so on and so forth? All right. So yeah, that's okay. So we have got some answers. How many of you guys are able to feel that now the idea is getting into some sort of thing? Hello? Are you guys getting this? Some sort of thing. Yeah. So that is what is going to happen. How many of you guys have had roti and chapati in the last 1 month? Just give me a high five. You had roti, chapati, paratha. Awesome. The paratha is never a paratha. When you look at paratha, it is a flour, right? Somebody has to do this. That is form number one. The powder gets into a ball. The ball gets into something. Then it is becomes paratha roti, whatever it is. Yes. So today you are able to see that from nothing, no idea, you are able to create something. What if this something is going to, do you think whatever you have done, whatever you have said can solve somebody's problem? Just give me a high five. Whatever it is, somebody's problem. Might be a kid, might be a remote guy. Hello? Good. Do you think whatever you are trying to create as a solution, if you put it in a nice way, if I give you another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day, through 2 days, can you create something out of it that is 100% ready to do these three things? Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a very powerful thing. How do you make money from zero? Only there are three things. How many? Three things. Number one, people are ready to pay you anything only when, number one, when your solution, when your service, when your product can give them a relief, an instant relief to their existing pain and problem. Did you get my point? Not their past pain, not their futuristic pain. Existing right now. If it is a hot pain, if you are able to provide relief, they are going to pay you anything. Yes or no? That is the first thing. Number two, so pain. This is relief means what? Now you are going on a road, you have a chakka puncture. You need some 100 rupees, 2 rupees, 200 rupees to put that something. Okay, now you can travel another 100 kilometers, right? This is a temporary fix up things. The tire itself has got whatever it is tube, radial, non, whatever it is, puncture is a puncture. It is a short-term fix. That is why it is called as a relief. Number two, it's called as a permanent solution. For example, give him a new tire. A puncture will cost you around 100, 200, 500 rupees. But a new tire will be costing you some 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 rupees, right? It is a higher level, higher price, bigger the solution because it's a permanent way or a bigger duration of way to kill that problem for some more time. Yes or no? So when you travel, what will happen if you have a new tire, extra tire with your vehicle? You will be more confident. You can take more harsh decisions. Yes or no? Powerful. The third thing is insurance. When you insure with your product, service, and process that nothing's going to happen, and even if it happens, I am there to help you out. That is called insurance. These are the three modalities and three highest levels of business. There is no other thing apart from this. At the end of the day, either you are trying to give a relief, small ticket, either you are permanently deleting a solution or a problem. Yeah, giving us, what I mean to say, permanently deleting a problem, or you are giving an insurance that the problem and the pain will never repeat in their life. So now, whatever the ideas you have created, whatever the purposes you have, purposes all talks about the pain and the issues. And what you are doing right now, you are creating a small structure of materialized systems. What if tomorrow I show you how to mix it up? How do you create a packaging point? And how can you monetize this entire thing? Even if it is 1 rupee, it is better than being zero. Yes or no? Always remember, the starting of the engine consumes the maximum amount of fuel. Many people can talk about how to make money out of money, but from an idea which is not existing to create the first 1 rupee, getting your first client is the toughest thing, right? Putting your first foot on the moon is the toughest thing. Remaining all 10,000 other things have gone. So I hope this session was powerful. Let's open it up. I would like to give our time, might be around 1 minute. You can just write down your names and share me how do you find today's session. Okay, I did a lot of talking. Now it is yours. Go, quick. Go ahead, buddy.
Thanks for today's session, Dada. A lot of things covered in just a short time, but quite a lot, right? So from the beginning itself, got to know a lot of things. I mean, We have been doing a dumb master since quite some time, but every day there is something new. Today also, there was a bit of, like an additional salt and pepper to the recipe. Thanks for all that. Thank you.
All right, next person.
So it's good to know, and little correction on myself. So whichever like the areas that I need to improvise on. So it's good to know that.
Awesome. So also, one more point to add. So if you have done your anti-procrastination pill and if you have not given your thumbs up at 6 a.m., 6 p.m. in the evening, then you are missing out the fun. It is like you have gone to a place, it's a great place, but you have not enjoyed that place, right? There is the point. So thumbs up and thumbs down is very prominent. I think yesterday we have got only a few people who have done this. So go ahead and do it. The more thumbs down is more learning for you guys. Okay, we can have one more person before we wind up. Go.
Yes, Dada. It was a great session. We can literally see the paratha being prepared by ourselves, ready to eat raw, waiting for
All right.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Awesome. So with that, we'll end today's session. And people who are watching this, we're going to be getting back tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to show you how do you make your first money, 1 rupee. Okay, how do you? So the idea is not about, some people have a big goal, which is not bad, which is good. But the big goal starts with your first learning. Okay, how do you make 1 rupee and then you scale it up, automate, make it big, and then you can grow in your life. So with that, let me pause today's session here. I'll see you tomorrow, guys, with all the powers and all the blessings. Let's make this world much more beautiful things. And always remember, you are closer than you can imagine. Bye-bye. So I'll see you tomorrow. Same